You're listening to the Cyberwire Network, powered by N2K.
Step into the digital upside down with Cyber Things, Armis's new 3-part podcast series, which will dive into the unseen world of cybersecurity. From real-life hacks to the digital shadows of the dark web, we connect pop culture and protection, fear and control. Episode 1 drops soon, so look out for Cyber Things in partnership with Cyberwire.
And now, a word from our sponsor, ThreatLocker, the powerful zero-trust enterprise solution that stops ransomware in its tracks. Allow Listing is a deny-by-default software that makes application control simple and fast. Ring fencing is an application containment strategy, ensuring apps can only access the files, registry keys, network resources, and other applications they truly need to function. Shut out cybercriminals with world-class endpoint protection from ThreatLocker.
Hello, my name is Chenxi Wang. I'm the founder and general partner of Rain Capital, which is a cyber-focused venture fund. I grew up in China. And when I was young, China was just beginning this growth stage, right? You see all kinds of skyscrapers being built, and just like a town will be transformed in the course of a year, completely different look. And I was fascinated by that. I wanted to be an architect. As probably you see with a lot of folks' journeys, this is sort of a partially planned, partially, by chance, right? So I was in university at the time in China, and I somehow got aware of an opportunity of scholarship. And I attended some kind of contest, and I won the scholarship to attend a U.S. college. And so this scholarship is for a computer science program, computer science degree, which I was in a related field. I was in electrical engineering. So that put me on the path of computer science. And then within computer science, I really fell in love with applied crypto because I was always good at math. I loved being able to play around with the math algorithms and equations and cryptography, not cryptocurrency. Cryptography was the one that I really fell in love with. So I began to dabble in this area, and lo and behold, I spent now more than 20 years in cybersecurity. I graduated from college and I attended University of Virginia as a computer science graduate school. I got my PhD at UVA, and then I went to Carnegie Mellon University as assistant professor in computer engineering. I spent 6 years at Carnegie Mellon teaching and researching, and obviously a great program, great school. What ultimately became a little bit unsatisfactory for me at that time was I yearned for seeing the real results of my work. That was also the time, Google and those large companies are beginning to really impact the way our lives were every day, right? So I decided to leave academia and move to the Silicon Valley to get my hands dirty, if you will, in the real world. And so I did startups. I went to large companies. I also did a stint in Forrester Research as a VP of research covering security markets, and ultimately led me to today where I am, which is doing investments. What we do a lot of times is talking to prospective companies and entrepreneurs and understanding, what they want to do, where they want to take the company, and doing assessment of whether we want to be aligned with the company's vision. Then we do if we do get in sort of a deeper discussion with the company, we spend a lot of time to due diligence, right? So we talk to customers, we talk to their customers, prospective customers, we talk to their partners, understand what's the ins and outs about their product, and trying to put our thinking hat on to do a quick assessment about, is this a company we want to invest money in? And then after that, after you made a decision to invest, there's a lot of post-investment support, right? So we talk to them, helping them crafting the most viable product, if you will, and then how to go to market and introducing them to customers. Now, on the flip side, we also have to do fundraising, right? So we have to fundraise to bring money into the fund. So there's a lot of aspects to this job. On the industry-facing side, I also do a lot of work with creating women's executive network. In fact, we have one that's called Forte Group. We have over 70 senior women executives as members, and we meet once or twice a month. So I do a lot of community work. Build a network, build a support network in the industry. Folks that are more senior than you or on par with you, so that they could give you that guidance, that insight, and that third-party point of view that you don't necessarily know. I'm a natural networker. I always network even without thinking about it, because that's my personality. And my network really helped me in the sense that even without me consciously pulling my network, they provide me with advice and insight and things like that. I don't think I would have gotten where I am without leaning on my network. One of the things I've been told over the years is I'm kind of fearless. I wouldn't say I'm absolutely fearless. I still have fear in a lot of different levels, but I try not to let fear stop me from doing things. And at some point in my career, I realized a lot of times my obstacle is my own fear rather than a real obstacle. So if you can convince yourself, get over your own fear, you can probably do more things than you thought you could. I think one of the things I hope people remember me as is somebody who broke glass ceilings. So I did break a few glass ceilings along the way. I established my own venture fund, which is not common for a woman, and also not common for a technology person who didn't grow up in financing. I also got on the Fortune 500 public board to be a digital board member to help them with the journey of digital transformation. Again, that's rare as well. So I like people to remember me for that. And I also like people to remember me as a community person. I build communities, I build relationships, I advocate for the lesser known voice. I help women and minority grow in their careers and in their life. I've been told a few times recently that I'm a kind person. I actually really like the word kind because it speaks a lot about a person. And even though there's a lot of sharp elbowness in the industry in general and in VC in particular, I want to be remembered as a kind person.
Ever wished you could rebuild your network from scratch to make it more secure, scalable, and simple? Meet Meter, the company reimagining enterprise networking from the ground up. Meter builds full-stack, zero-trust networks, including hardware, firmware, and software, all designed to work seamlessly together. The result? fast, reliable, and secure connectivity without the constant patching, vendor juggling, or hidden costs. From wired and wireless to routing, switching, firewalls, DNS security, and VPN, every layer is integrated and continuously protected in one unified platform. And since it's delivered as one predictable monthly service, you skip the heavy capital costs and endless upgrade cycles. Meter even buys back your old infrastructure to make switching effortless. Transform complexity into simplicity and give your team time to focus on what really matters, helping your business and customers thrive. Learn more and book your demo at meter.com/cyberwire. That's METER.com/cyberwire.